And back to the studio, I have with me Chinedu Ukadike, Public Relations Officer of the Independent Petroleum Marketers Association of Nigeria. He joins me virtually. Thank you so much for joining me today.
Good morning.
All right, so earlier I spoke to our correspondents who are monitoring the situation across the country, one in Lagos and another in Abuja, and they're talking about the pump price of premium motor spirit over 8,200 naira. And somehow there was a filling station in Abuja selling about 1,100 thereabout. But given Dangote Refinery's ex-depot price, which has been increased to 1,175 naira for PMS and then diesel 1,620 naira, could you give us an estimate of what the pump price of these products will likely be across the board?
Okay, there are a lot of factors that determines the pump price since the removal of subsidy. Marketers are at liberty to be able to, fix their prices with the exigencies in the market. The first factor that determines price is approximately approximate to the area of lifting or your source of products. So if your filling station or your retail outlet is very, very close to the depot or to the IPMAN depot facilities or to the riverine areas where most of these depots are located, it is likely that your transportation cost will not be so heavy, and the margin you might be able to add might be little, to affect the pump price significantly. Now, the location is very important, especially those who are traveling close to 550, 520, 435, 400, 300 something kilometers to be able to source their petroleum products. You also believe with me that their product price and the pump price will be slightly high.
All right, so let me come to you now. Let me come to you now. Looking at the gantry price and, corresponding price along the value chain, what does this mean for marketers? How are you taking it?
Well, if you look at the gantry price, like now, Dangote is selling 1,175 naira. Pinnacle is also another depot that is located in Lagos. It's also selling 1,200. These are on some other depots who are even selling 1,205. These are depots that independent marketers source their petroleum product. We don't solely source from Dangote. So wherever you source your petroleum product, you cannot use Dangote as a benchmark, no. So wherever you source your petroleum product, you can be able to sell. Most of them don't even go to those depots. They source from those who bought from second tier, who brought from the depots and close to their filling stations. After transportation, they might even buy it at 1,850 or 1,900, depending on the price of the commodity at that time. So it is not stagnant. It's not something that is status bar, no. Whatever you see, or whatever the price is at the market, the prevailing price at the market. As I'm talking to you now, the prevailing price of the market might even be 1,250 by the time we finish this thing, because of the slight scarcity of the petroleum product and also the demand for it. So factors about demand and supply determines price.
Right, that's interesting. I understand that, but I'm saying, how is it affecting you? Is it affecting your operations? Are you having to spend more? Things in that regard. I just want to know how it's affecting you, because we've listened to how it's affecting Nigerians.
I didn't hear you. Can you come again with the question, please?
Okay, so I was asking, what's the impact on marketers? What is the impact on your operation as a marketer?
Okay, now as independent marketer, our main strategic plans as the last ball in the distribution chain is to ensure that petroleum products are in our filling stations, and we'll continue to service our customers. Once there is anywhere that is a petroleum product, we will go there and buy. And as a marketer, whatever we buy is what we will sell. So we are constant. Our filling stations are there. There's no marketer that won't want to sell petroleum products, no matter whatever the cost is. So once you get it, you'll be able to take it to your filling station and now building your price. But the most important thing is that Once the prices are going high, sales in our filling station also go low. The volume we will sell in a day, sometimes if we are selling 30,000 liters, might reduce to 25,000, sometimes 20,000 liters, because of the high cost of petroleum products. And you will not see queue. The vehicles will not be flowing. And most of them, when they struggle to come into the filling station, they can just buy only 10,000 naira for or 15,000 naira for, because of the price of the petroleum products.
All right,
So the business is not even more interesting when you see this little scarcity or drift in the business. We always believe that sufficient products and better pricing enables us independent marketers to be able to have huge and high turnover. So with this now, you will now find out 3, 4, 5 filling stations gathering their financial capacity to be able to buy one truck of product because of the volume of cash that is involved. And the bank rate is still stagnant. You understand me? So all these same factors we will also have to put in place to be able to make sure that our business is ongoing.
All right, Mr. Ukadike, let's close on this. PETROAN has urged the NNPC to restart Port Harcourt and Warri refineries. I mean, apart from the fact that the NNPCL has admitted that it cannot run the refineries profitably, what impact would they have made if they were running?
For NNPC to say that they cannot be able to run, I distance myself from that statement of NNPC because this is total corruption. This is now when leadership does not want to share away from their responsibility. The element petrochemical was declared obsolete, becoming a very, very desert area until the Indoramans take it over. Since the Indoramans have taken over the Nigerian refinery, they are producing all byproducts. And this is a petrochemical plant that was rejected, and successive government were saying nothing can be able to do. Private-public partnership can be able to give us what we want. We got in the refinery or partner with some foreign investors to be able to see what we can be able to do in these refineries. The refineries, as I last time, millions and trillions of naira was used to be able to revamp that refinery. And also, I want to beat my hand on my chest and state clearly here that I was one of the delegates of independent marketers that went and visited the refineries and see them a lot of jobs done. The managing director of the refineries has then told us that the refinery is almost 19% completion. It's almost like a brand new refinery. So I don't know where this local politics is coming, where they say they cannot be able to run a refinery and they will run at a loss. Which loss? Dangote is running his refinery. Aradel is running their refinery. Some other little refinery, Niger Delta is running their refinery. And they are not running at a loss. They are eager and we are very positive to be able to get crude oil and refine and make profit.
All right, thank you so much.
NNPC is still in this in-depth nature that there is subsidy in this country. There's no more subsidy. The refinery is, as you produce, you will sell. Okay. So what is the essence of telling Nigerians that you can't be able to run a refinery, that you run a refinery, you run it at a loss? If there are people that are overlapping the place, you just remove them. And the president should kind of give an executive order or state of emergency and declare that refinery, that this refinery should work for so period.
All right, Mr. Ukadike, thank you so much. I'm afraid this is where we have to end this conversation. I see this means a lot to you. Thank you so much, sir.
I appreciate it.